You always want to blame other people. You always want to hold other people to the fire, but you're not holding yourself to the fire. You just said you're giving 50%. You owe you an explanation. I stopped saying I've got to wait for good things to happen to me, and I said I'm going to grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press toward. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power every single day. I'm going to do everything in my power to become a victor and not a victim.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Patrick, and in today's video I'm going to be taking y'all through a back workout. We're going to go into depth. I'm going to explain the new type of training that I've been rocking with recently for my back days. Really been focusing on my lats and trying to bring those up, get a wider back, get a nice little V-taper, and get some meat under my lats and on my lats. So I'm going to run you guys through my full back workout. The way I'm going to record it is I'm going to try to do something a little bit different where I'll get my cameraman to kind of go in front of me, and then I'll talk. You guys will see what I'm talking about when we get the video started. But we're about to head over to the gym right now. And before we do that though, we're going to have our pre-workout snack, which is one Rice Krispie. If you watch my full day of eating, you already know why we're doing that, and you already know that we have that pre-workout. Then for pre-workout, for the actual powder that we're going to take today, we are taking Wrecked pre-workout by a company called Huge Supplements. Pretty funny name, but Huge Supplements. They sent me a care package of different products. This is it. So there's a bunch of stuff in here that I'm going to try out and that I've been reviewing on my Instagram as I've been trying it out. So make sure you follow me on Instagram to see kind of the reviews of all these supplements they sent me. They're not sponsoring me by any means. They just said, hey man, we love your stuff. Can we send you products? Can we get an honest review? Maybe work out a partnership in the future. So they just sent me their products and I'm trying them out. So the Rec pre-workout is basically the pump and the stim pre. It's a pretty good pre-workout. I've already used it once. The flavor is Rainbow Burst. It kind of just tastes like sour keys a little bit. That's what I would say. It's a good pre-workout. It's pretty easy to sip on. I would say flavor-wise, probably like an 8 out of 10. Pump-wise, probably also 8 out of 10. And then focus and energy, possibly also 8 out of 10. So definitely a very solid pre-workout. It does have a ton of ingredients on it that a lot of pre-workouts don't have. The dosages are a little bit on the low side. So when I take this, I take a heaping scoop. So it's just a little bit more than what it says on the label. And this definitely gets the job done. So we're going to take 1 scoop of this, a heaping scoop I might add, mix that with our water, have our pre-workout snack, and head over to the gym. Okay, so first thing we're going to start with is a single arm seated cable row here. This is going to be just warm up. So 2 to 3 sets. Really just try to get the blood in the lats, get the lats activated before we move on to a heavy barbell row. So I have my wrist straps. I started using these and really noticed an increase in the mind muscle connection for my back and especially my lats. Just takes your forearms and your biceps out of the movement. So we're using that right from the start. And then we're just going to get a nice stretch on these. 10 to 12 reps, or even 15 if you really just want to get the blood flowing. Nothing too heavy. Just go through the full range of motion, full stretch at the top, and full squeeze. And then that's just going to be the warm up for the back. Okay, now that we're all warmed up and the lats are ready to fucking go, we're going to do a heavy bent over barbell row. I see a lot of people doing this. I see a lot of people cheating on it. It depends what you like and what you feel. For me, I like going very strict on it whenever I do cheating and I, hit my lower back and kind of hip hinge it up. I don't feel as much in my back, so I don't go too heavy. I'm just doing 135. And then we're just going to get 8 to 10 solid reps here, really trying to overload, really trying to keep that spine neutral. I'm going to throw a belt on just because I hit legs yesterday, so my lower back and my hamstrings and my glutes are kind of tight. So we're just going to throw on the belt for extra stability and extra, somewhere to brace my core. But yeah, we're going to try to keep the form as clean as we can and get 8 to 10 quality reps and really get the mid back and the lats exploding on this one. Okay, so probably for my favorite exercise now for my lats, I just started doing these recently. It's gonna be the single arm pull down, and you're gonna do a little twist to make sure you get extra lat activation. Now, for this, we're gonna do 5 total sets, okay? The first one's gonna be a warm-up set. Then we're gonna do another set slightly heavier, 12 to 15 reps. Then we're gonna do 2 sets super heavy, only like 10 reps, really getting the squeeze and really getting the stretch. And then the last set is gonna be like a blood flow drop set. So we're gonna lighten it a bit, go to 12, then we're gonna lighten it again, do like 8 to 10, and I'll show you guys how to do it now. Okay, so now this is going to be more for like mid back and just like overall back thickness, not so much width. A lot of this workout has been width and getting the lats involved, so now we're going to switch it and do back thickness. This one is kind of unconventional. It's a little annoying to get started, but once you do, the squeeze is amazing on it. So let me show you how we do it. So this one, you want to let your shoulders come forward and get like a full extension, and also we're going to go 12 reps. Okay, the last back movement is going to be this cable pullover. If you have the machine that you can kind of do it, you can do that as well, but I just prefer the cable. A lot of people go really light on these and kind of just go through the range of motions. I like to overload on these, so I'm only going to do like 8 to 10 reps max. A little bit of swinging in there, of course. I'm not going to really tell you how to place your hands because it's going to feel different for everyone. You just want to be careful that you don't want your triceps to take over the movement. It is going to activate your triceps to some degree, so there's really no like completely avoiding it, but just do whatever grip is going to allow you to minimize the tricep activation and maximize the lat activation, because obviously we're trying to hit it for back. But the way that I like to do it is I like to put my hands kind of like where the curly bar starts almost, and then just think about bringing my elbows straight back, and that's where I feel it the most in my lats. So we're just gonna do this for 8 to 12 reps and really just feel that squeeze. And this is gonna finish up the back training. Slowly, a little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly, let me down. And yeah, so that's basically all I'll do for back. It's not very high volume. We just did 1 warm-up set and then 3 top sets on the barbell rows. Then we do 1 warm-up set and then 4 full sets on the single arm pull down. Then we did 3 sets on that kind of, I don't know how to call it, dumbbell kind of double hand row thing. And then we did finish up with 2 sets of a lat pull down. I'll kind of just throw in at the end. So like I'll stick with those 3 main exercises, really keeping the intensity high, keeping the sets kind of high on those, also high reps, and then the lat, like I'll just throw in. So sometimes I'll do like a plate loaded row, sometimes I'll do a lat pull down, and then I'll do a pullover also, and that'll just wrap it up for the back workout. So I'll do those 3 main things, and then I'll add in like 2 sets of 1 exercise, either a lat pull down or a plate loaded row or something like that, just to get extra squeeze on the back. But I'll give you guys a quick posing routine of the back to see what we're looking like. And that's basically how I grow my back. I just wanted to make this little cut here just to explain that's it for the back training. Now we're doing biceps. I'll show my bicep routine, but a thing I kind of been doing is just been like, I do chest and triceps, I do back and biceps, and then I have a separate arm day. So for the bicep and tricep training on my, back and my chest day, I kind of keep it minimal. I just do like 2 different exercises, 3 to 4 sets each. Don't go incredibly hard because as you can hear, I'm gassed. So I like to keep the focus on my chest training and my back training. And then I do have a separate arm day, so I like to kill my arms on that day. But yeah, I'll just hit my biceps and triceps for like, you know, blood flow, and obviously we're training them intensity, but obviously wouldn't be training them as hard. If I was fresh, I'd be able to go way harder. So that's why I kind of just pick 2 exercises I connect really well with, do 3 to 4 sets, and that's it for the biceps. So I'll record the biceps, but I'll show you my back first. We are getting lean. The cut is going well.
If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you leave me, let me down slowly. I know we're long gone. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you leave me, baby, let me down slowly. And I can't stop myself from falling. And I can't stop myself from falling. And I can't stop myself from.
Alright, so first bicep exercise is going to be this preacher curl machine. If you don't have this machine, you can just kind of take like a preacher little bench thing and then do it with a curl with a dumbbell. But for me, I got this machine, so I'm going to do it. As you can see, it looks a little odd. This is how I do it with the seat very, very low. As you can see, like my shoulders are barely coming over the top here. And what this is going to do is basically put most of the tension on my bicep peak. For me, unfortunately, genetically, like my inserts are kind of low, makes my arm look thick, but it doesn't make it look tall at all. And I have pretty trash bicep peaks, so that's why I'm doing it like this, really trying to focus on the peak, not going too heavy. I only have like a 25 plate on, might do another 10 on top, but we're just gonna do 12 to 15 reps, really squeezing and really controlling the negative throughout. So yeah, we're gonna do 3 sets of this. This will just be the first warm-up set, and then we'll do 3 working sets after. Alright, and then the second and last bicep exercise we're going to do is just going to be hammer curls. These you also want to overload, so I'm going to do 35s for my top set, and then I'll just do 2 other sets of 30s. We're going to try to get 12 reps each arm. I do alternating, so 24 reps total. And basically you just want to get that full squeeze in your bicep. Only 2 bicep exercises, like I said. These are just 2 that I really connect well with and do very high intensity sets on, and I feel like that's enough volume for my biceps. This workout's not a ton of volume, guys. I am cutting, so I'm not trying to overwork myself to the point where I'm going to be shredding down my muscle tissue because I'm eating in the calorie deficit. My protein is still high, but I don't want to do too much volume or else I won't be able to recover for my next workout. So we're going to rock with the set now, and let's go. Alright, so I got home now and had the rest of my meals. I was feeling a little bit under recovered and a little bit hungry, so I decided to whip up 2 protein pancakes. I just did like regular Aunt Jemima pancake mix, threw in like, this is like half the serving size, so this only made like 2 really large pancakes. Threw in like 3/4 scoop of protein, so this is probably somewhere around like 18 to 20 grams of protein and only gonna run me about 300 calories. I've been feeling very, very lean. The number on the scale has come up a little bit because I've had 2 refeeds this week, and that was just because I was dropping weight pretty quickly after I slightly cut my carbs. So I didn't want to drop weight too quickly. I was feeling a little flat, so I implemented a few refeeds and just gonna added some more food. Just clean carbs, keep clean protein, keep the diet very clean, stay in this slight deficit, keep hitting my cardio, and we're going to get shredded eventually. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoy the back workout. I hope you guys learned something, a little insight on my training. Once again, volume's quite low just because we're in a cut right now, so I'm not trying to train balls to the wall. The intensity is still super, super high, but the volume is going to be low just because we're not shuttling as much food in as we would, on a bulk, so that we don't want to completely destroy ourselves with tons of intensity and tons of volume, because then we're not going to be able to recover, and it's just going to be too hard to recover on the calorie deficit that we're in. So that's going to wrap it up for the video. If you did leave a like, if you did enjoy, leave a like. Comment down below any other YouTube video ideas you want me to do, any other video ideas you have for me to make. Make sure you follow me on all my other social medias. Go run up the Instagram if you're a real one. Appreciate you if you made it to the end, and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. Peace.